Hey everyone, welcome.
Hi.
Happy to see you guys. Megan's already here. Hey Megan. All
So,
right. Well, I guess let's deal with the elephant in the room. Bea is obviously not here. She's not feeling very well, so she will hopefully be in the comments. If not, that's okay. Therry, thankfully, was like stepped up for the team and is coming on.
even if I didn't read the book, I'm here for the theme.
He is. Ah, you're the tea and biscuits treasurer, publicist, all the things. Oh my goodness. Hey, Paige. Hey, Sock. It's been a while. I'm so glad you're here. Hey, Gwen. And then is it Marie? Do you
Yes,
remember? Okay.
Maori.
Marie.
Maori? I'm not sure. I
I
know
think we're
that
doing it right.
she had a blast when we tried to pronounce her
I
name.
can pronounce her name. Yes. I was just making sure I at least remembered it.
Yeah.
Sock says, I actually read the book. Yay, Sock. We're proud of you. Hey, Abby Jean. Hey, Crystal.
So, Nicole.
Hey, Nicole. Everyone, excited to hear everyone's thoughts on the book. Hi, friends. Yes. I loved this book. Oh, would love to hear that, Megan. I keep falling asleep when streams are happening. Well, it's okay. So, as you all know, I have a little. Oh, there it is. We read The Finest Print by Erin Langston. I did ask her to come on. Unfortunately, she just wasn't able to. And so, but she did get back to me and was so nice. So, just
Oh,
so you know.
yes.
Yeah.
That's
But
nice.
yeah, I was like just grateful that she got back to me. Like, I was like, oh no, I hope
Yes.
I got to her in time.
I'm not a publicist that doesn't really care.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Affy, hi. So glad you're here. Oh, hey, Becky. Hi. Okay. So I know you didn't read it, but I guess
No.
we can start off with ratings. I'm curious to know what everybody rated it. And
Yeah.
I actually think I'm going with a 4-star. I definitely enjoyed it. But I don't know. It just didn't hit the 5-star feels for me, but it was an excellent, like solid 4-star read.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really love like because it's like workplace romance, and I'm just like, oh, so good. Okay. Sock says 4.25. Okay. Nicole says 3 stars. It was a solid book, but I don't have pangs to reread it. Fair. I understand that. Yeah. I definitely like I said, I liked the workplace romance. I really liked her family. Megan says, I gave it 5 stars. It was so fun and different. I definitely think, yeah, it was a different read. I feel
I-
like because of the characters.
Is it
Um,
set in a newspaper?
yes, so like it's a print shop,
A print shop.
and he comes from America because he's like inherited the print shop.
Ah, okay.
And she is an up and coming or like trying to be an author, and they kind of happen upon each other. And
Okay.
then they kind of work it out because she needs to be published, and he needs something to make money quick.
Okay.
And so like they did a penny, what is it called? A
Yeah.
penny paper.
Penny
And it's like
novel,
a fiction.
something like that. Yes.
Yeah.
Because it was a thing at the time that a
Hmm.
novel, like I'm more familiar with French authors like Alexandre Dumas or I
Hmm.
think also Jules Verne was like that. They were publishing like one chapter a week of a book that made up 1,000 page in Alexandre Dumas
Uh-oh.
case.
I think I'm losing you. Is it just
I think I'm losing you, Tara.
uh-oh. Is it me?
I hear you, but I don't see you. You're frozen. Do you want to restart your computer?
There we
No?
go. You're
Okay.
good now.
Yes.
Okay.
You're good too.
Sorry, I don't know what happened. I'm having like there's like wind, but there's no major weather.
So,
Sorry.
as I said, why like a novel like The Three Musketeers or The Count of Monte Cristo are so big? It was because the author was paid per word, and it was published in those newspaper like
Uh-oh,
a
maybe I should
chapter at
restart
a
it.
time. Hmm.
Uh-oh. Can you
I
all hear
think
me?
yes, I hear you, but your video is not there. Hmm.
Terry, are you still there?
Yes, I'm there. It just
Okay.
your image is froze.
Okay.
Your I think you're okay now.
Okay. I don't know what keeps happening. I'm checking my internet,
Yeah.
but I might have to change or I might have to restart. But I think I'm okay for now. You all can hear me, right? Okay. Sorry.
So
B did.
we were talking about the Penny Dreadful. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
that's what B said it was. And I do think it's called that as well.
Yeah.
Um, sorry, Megan says gave it a 5 star. Maurice says 4.25 for her. Sock says I like it when there's a project the main character work on. Yeah, they definitely
Mhm.
work on a project together. And then 4.4 stars for Abby Jean. And then B, yes. I've got it 4 stars, but that may be because I just finished Wood of Rose Hill or Rose House.
Rose House, probably.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Gwen, that was a good one. If it's that one. Megan says, I want to read all the other books now to see the parents and other family stories. Awesome. I do think the parents are, they seem like they would have a good story. Paige says, I loved it and give it a 5 stars. Just hit me at the right time when I really needed this love story. Awesome. Same. I like that they were working on a project. Yeah, because she's a writer.
Mm.
And then he basically, to keep the print shop, he needs to make money fast.
Yes, because it was the customarily at that time that a newspaper had always like a page of a
Mm-hmm.
story dedicated completely to a story.
Yeah. And
And
then there
then
was something like there was a tax. I'm not familiar with it, but there was a tax during that time for newspapers, whereas you didn't get taxed on fiction. So,
maybe in England. Okay, I'm not aware
yes.
of that. Okay.
Yeah, because he's American and then he comes to England for this inheritance.
Okay.
Yeah, that was another good one. I think you're referring to the Widow of Rose House, right?
I think so that
Yeah,
they are
that
speaking
is a
about
good
that.
one. Hey, Jackie. We can hear you, Tara. Okay, thank you. Oh, I don't need another disaster. Oh, my live shows. I liked this one. I think I rated like it like a 4.25. Okay, good to know, Jackie. A penny blood. That's what it was called in the story. And it's because it was like gruesome, I guess, because it's like not horror, but like
Gothic?
gothic. Thank you. That's the word.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. For that time period, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. Her father was really a girl dad. That is so true. I loved that. That was my favorite part that he like backed her up in everything. It's hard to outdo the Widow of Rose House. It is a good one.
I still didn't have finished.
No? I thought you would have finished that one because it's gothic, no?
No, because I will show you something. Current
Turn it.
side quest brought to you by ADHD.
I love it. I love it so
I
much. It's
went
a perfect
on
pin.
a side quest in the middle of that book, and I didn't came back. I'm sorry.
Happens to the best of us. I'm on like 87 side quests currently. I
So at some point, I will finish it, but
want to
um,
read the other stories too. Okay. Is it now? Do we know? Is it Forever Your Rogue? That's a different part of the series, or is that a continuation?
but I don't think that it's a series. It's all
Mm.
standalones.
Oh, they're all standalones.
I think so.
Okay.
At
I
one
guess, yeah, this could be read as a standalone, or you could make it a series, interconnected series, I guess,
I
maybe.
don't know a lot about her books to say that. So, but from what people have talked about, I think that they are all standalones. I didn't thought
Mm.
that it was that you had some characters that was popping
Yeah.
in other books.
Interesting. I'm sure they'll let us know in the comments because I was going to try and Google it, but I'll wait. Well, maybe I won't. There we go.
Because it's not marketed as a series.
Mm, that's true because when you look it up on
Mhm.
Goodreads. All right. Where was I in the comments? You guys know I get lost.
I think it was an Abidjan.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wish that the threat from the debt was more present. Oh, okay. Yeah, so he's in a debt. Um yeah, I definitely think I felt it, but like I guess the guy who was um like the debtor or like the guy, you know what I mean, that he owed the debt to or his family, he wasn't too present in the book.
Mm.
But I see what you mean, Gwen. Nicole says it was my first Aaron Langston. I definitely want to read more. I think I was looking for something really emotional based on reviews I heard about Forever Your Rogue. I guess they're just different. Yeah, I definitely got like it bumped it up to a 4 star at the end, just basically because her dad. I love that he's a girl dad, and then two, there's like the emotional part where they might be separated, and
Okay.
you're not sure how long that separation might be, and then obviously events happen and then they end up together
Okay.
because it is a romance. But I definitely felt like sad at that moment. But I definitely thought, like Nicole was saying, it was going to be a little bit more emotional.
Okay.
But it was good. I mean, like I said, solid 4 star. Abby Jean, Forever Your Rogue was more emotional. Okay. The stakes were higher, but I still really enjoyed this one.
Yeah.
Awesome. Jackie says, I agree, Nicole. I'm looking forward to reading more Erin Langston. This is my first one from her, too. I think Forever Your Rogue could be my favorite. This one I
Was
think I already have on my Kindle. Go ahead.
was it your first time with Aaron Langston too?
Yes,
Okay.
my first time. And so I definitely want to read more because I do think I have Forever Your Rogue on my Kindle.
Mm-hmm.
I downloaded it on one of those free days. Uh,
Yes.
you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Megan said, that's a fun pin, Terry. It is. It's a good one. I love that it has
And
a little
and, it,
sword too.
and it's a gift from my husband.
Oh, how cute. He knows you so well.
Yes.
That's funny. Megan says they're all standalones, but they are all the same family. Okay, so to me, that's a series. Gotcha. In Unicorn Brain, I'm not taking it as a series. It's a standalone. I'm just kidding.
It depends. You can take it as a standalone if you don't want to start a new series.
Yeah, that's me. But then Megan can take it as a series if she wants to start another
Yeah.
one. Abby Jean says they aren't listed as series on Goodreads, but all
Yeah.
four are connected. Good to know.
Mm.
Thank you, Abby Jean. Yeah, not listed as a series on
Yeah.
Goodreads. Thanks, Megan. B says you shouldn't read some Winter's Evening before Forever Your Rogue, for example. Okay, good to know.
Yeah. I always try to read authors by order of publication
Hmm.
for me because you always have a character somewhere that is
So
reused
true.
in another series. It's very rare that they put them to on the side to write some other new characters when they can already use some that could do the job. So
That's true. See, that's a good idea.
no, that was the first thing that when I started to read historical romance, I didn't know that it was a fact that almost every author that have series are all reusing their character at some point, and when I saw that, it was my period where I started reading like all the backlists of one author because I wanted to have all the Easter eggs.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that's a good way to start, I feel like. Nicole
but
says, yeah,
you have some series that are really enhanced by reading all the backlist.
yeah. I feel like seems like the Chance sisters might be one of those, you know.
Even in the Chen sisters, you have some character that was from her other series just that she wrote just before that.
Oh, see, yeah.
Yes.
So Nicole said, yeah, I just went in wanting so much more from this one and didn't get it, lol. But as I was entertained, yeah. I was expecting something more gripping, but it was good. Yes, I definitely, same, Nicole. We're on the same page. Marie says, as soon as I read the bit about how her parents met, I wanted to read that story. I know, wasn't that so cute? Her parents, her mom. I don't know. Do you want me to spoil it for you?
I don't mind.
Her mom was a governess, I want to say. I think
Okay.
yeah, a governess. And then her dad is like was like an up and coming. He's a judge in this one, but he might have been like a solicitor or a lawyer,
Okay.
I guess, in that time period. And then they obviously that was a bit um, like taboo or not appropriate for that time period. So it seems like it would be
Mm,
class difference is what I was looking for.
yes.
So I think it would be a good one. And then he also like he has like a very firm like moral compass, and so there's something that happens and that like puts them kind of like he's like this is as far as I'm going to get because of what I've done, and it's because he wouldn't basically accept something, you know.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, that sounds so nice, and he's such a good girl dad. I was like, oh my goodness. All right, Maurice says, as soon as I read the bit, oh, I read that one. I'm sorry, guys. Nicole, you hit it at Abby Jean Reads. I just went into this with the wrong headspace. Yeah.
Yes, sometimes you have a certain expectation for XYZ reason, and
Hmm.
that spoil the book for you.
Yeah. I was thinking this was going to be a 5-star for me because like everybody had loved it.
Yes.
And I guess my expectations were so high. But again, solid 4-star. So
Yeah.
I'm not mad about it. Megan says, I love that they communicated about the separation though, and that he didn't just leave with no word to protect her. Yeah,
Okay.
that was good. Abby Jean, her books are best read with the seasons. Forever Your Rogue is summer, A Day Until Forever is fall, Some Winter's Evening for winter, then The Finest Print for spring. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to read Forever Your Rogue this summer then.
I'm not a seasonal sticker for for season.
Abby Jean says, A Day Until Forever and Some Winter's Evening are both novellas. Okay. And Forever Your Rogue and The Finest Print are full novels. Does she
Yeah,
only have 4?
I think so.
Oh my goodness. This is an author I could catch up on. What?
Woohoo! Mm,
I was like wanting to read Lisa Kleypas's backlist, and I've
no,
read a lot, but
it's
it's
just
extensive.
it's just a month of reading.
Oh, just. I mean, I've read her Ravenells, her Hathaways, and then
Because
I'm
when
almost done
when
with her.
I'm going back to the my two first year of reading historical romance, it was like, oh, okay, December that year was Mary Balog. November was Lisa Kleypas.
See?
Yeah. Mm.
Missing you up there, B. Hope you feel better soon. Yes. Gwen says I read that too, Terry. Okay.
Mm.
Same Terry. I started reading, realized these authors have a whole universe, so I started doing
Yeah.
publication order. Really glad I did, especially for Sarah
Oh
McLean and the
yes,
Biscuits.
Sarah McLean.
Uh,
Yes, yes, you need it in order.
okay.
Yeah.
See, I didn't. I read Bombshell first, not realizing.
Maybe the last series is less connected to the first, but at least our first three series they are quite connected within each other's.
Okay.
Because the first, our first book, the Nine Rules,
To break when romancing a rake.
yeah, that
Yeah.
book. I think the guy's sister is in the second series her
Mm,
story. So you
okay.
have some no, not that one. Uh, no,
Is it
you have a side character in the first series that
not
her
this series, right?
no, no,
This is the
the
second
Nine
series?
Rules.
Oh, Nine
Because
Rules.
Nine
Okay.
Rules is the St. John's family. But
Gotcha.
in that
Yes.
one, you have a duke or something that you are seeing that you will see his story later in another series, which is I don't remember as usual. But for those one, if you want to really, because the stories start a little bit in that series, the in the St. John's Family series, if I'm
Mm,
not mistaken, but you have some follow-ups after. So
okay.
you have some authors that it's if you like Easter eggs and understand them all, it's better to read them
Gotcha.
in order.
That makes sense. Jackie says, I think I've read almost every Lisa Kleypas historical, but I'm missing a handful, and I've been reading them for like 2 to 3 years. Oh, man.
Yes. I'm not sure in what order I read Elisa Kleypas.
Yeah. I'm curious if anybody has like a favorite scene or favorite moment in the book that they want to share.
That one you just said, yes, that was a good one.
Okay. I thought the finest print was unique. We had workplace, yes, class difference, and a heroine who kept disappearing to the wrong side of town. Yes, it was definitely fun.
I don't remember. I know that I have read a book that was like in a auth- not a print shop, but it was an editor, and she wanted to be an author, but she was his secretary or his type. How do you say a person who you used to type documents?
Typist?
And she was his typist, and it was,
Oh, fun.
so I'm pretty sure I will love that environment of
Yeah, I feel like you would enjoy
I
definitely the
will read it a little bit later this year, but
okay.
in February my TBR was too long.
You
My
had a
fault.
stacked one. Megan says, I really liked Bella's character and that she called off her previous engagement. Yes. We can go back to this one. Thoughts on characters. Yeah. I definitely liked, yeah, she was a strong character and especially like a good sense of herself. And she knew, like, because she called off an engagement at the beginning of the book. And
I
she
do
knew
like
from
that.
the beginning that
I
he
do
was
like that when a
perfect.
girl of that era has the spine to cut off an engagement.
Yeah.
Uh, I really like that.
Yeah. I was like, yes, because definitely what he did to cause her to like cut it off just shows what type of person he is. And like,
Yeah.
I was like, good.
Like in a winter by the sea. you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad that she didn't, she wasn't be able to be betrothed with that guy.
Yeah. I'm glad she
Yeah,
chose right. I'm just
yeah.
kidding. Maurice says the whole thing about adjectives and dodgy cobwebs had me laughing. That was silly. Yes, I definitely enjoyed that one. I also have to say that he became a true hero in my mind when he gave her a massage when she had the headache. Right?
Ooh. I just finished a book yesterday and he was giving her a massage. And I find, it's
Right?
always fun in the book to see that a scene like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like a caretaking.
yeah.
Abby Jean says, Terry, I'm surprised you went up not having read the book. We'll need to change the book club name to TNT and B since you are hosting now. Oh, yes.
Oh, it's just that it's a spin on our names, Tara and Terry. So we are T's and B.
T's and B. Jackie says, I love the scene where Belle finally reveals to her family that she is the author of the Penny Blood. One of my favorites. Yes, that's a good one too.
I like a secret author mini trope.
Yeah. And they know she's like an author. Like they understand that that's what she wants to do. But like they want, like, she's like, oh, I'm writing a novel. And she says she's been writing a novel. But then it comes out that she's writing the Penny Bloods. And so she thinks that like they're going
Okay.
to think less of her because of that. And I'm just like, oh, the family is perfect.
Yeah.
Lynn says when they were hiding in the courthouse and when Ethan took down her former guy. Yeah. I love too that at the first time at the courthouse where they run into the former guy, he kind of like she turns tail and leaves and then he goes up and he's walking by and like kind of like stop him and even then he doesn't like him. He starts to say something about her and he's like, I don't talk about women like that. And like I was like, oh good, God on you. But I assume this part is at the end is what Gwen is talking about.
Okay.
Because there's two little scenes. Abby Jean says the one thing that held this back from a 5-star for me was the final conflict. I admire the fact that he didn't want to depend on her dowry to build his business, but that was totally
Go to
ignoring
the
the fact that he has been taking handouts from her this entire time by not paying her for her writing. Yeah. I kind of think, yeah, I can see what you mean, Abby Jean. I was wondering though if, because she needed help to be a writer because nobody was publishing her as well.
yeah.
So he felt that maybe that was not a handout, or maybe he just didn't want to take her dowry. I don't know. I do see what you mean about the conflict though.
You miss Megan's comment in the middle.
Megan says, I loved near the end when she realized what Ethan did to protect her name and she decided to save the print shop to give him something to come back to. Yes, as one of the best scenes, in my opinion. And she thinks he's already gone, that he's already on that ship and he's sailed away. And so, like, he won't know. And then, it ends up being happenstance basically that his ship is delayed. And I kind of liked that. And then obviously he comes
Okay.
back. It's a lovely little scene.
Mm.
Yeah. I definitely think you would like it, Terry.
Oh yes, I want to. She's on my TBR, but it's just I have like you saw in the unicorn meeting. I have a
Yeah.
lot of on my TBR.
Yep. And you're sticking to it. You're doing well.
I try, but I had to cut at least 2 books for February.
It happens. How many have you read so far though?
Uh, I had a lot of short books this month, so I finished my 15th this
Oh, Terry.
morning.
That's
Yes,
amazing.
but half of them are like 50 pages each
Okay. I
because
think I
I
finished
think
two.
on, only last
Three.
the only my last 3 are at least 200 pages. So
Oh my goodness. Megan says, but she agreed to not being paid as long as she was a partner in decisions. Yes, she did. That is true. And I think that's maybe why he agreed to it in the first place. But he definitely didn't want to depend on her dowry. And then I loved how, was it Sam? There's the print shop, like workers. There's a father and son. I want to say Sam. I could be wrong with the father's name. Um, he like comes in and he puts the extra amount and he's like, I should have made you my partner a while ago. And I thought that was like sweet too of them. And then at the very end where the son is like at the shop because they've moved away from the shop, and like he's like, it's a great place to start as he's getting married. And I thought that was cute.
Mm.
Okay, here we go. Yes, sock. Father's Tobias, son is Sam. Yeah, so the father, I thought that was cute that he stepped in and he's like, but that's like your whole salary. And he's like, well, I know where you work. You'll pay me back. I thought that was sweet. I liked that. Gwen says, I was waiting for her to go after him on the boat. Interesting. I didn't think she would, because I think they made it clear he wanted to make, and even the dad, he wanted to make something of himself. And the dad was like, you need to let him make something of himself so he comes back, like, and he feels, like he can provide for you.
Okay.
Potter's journey to being printed. Am I missing something? Potter's journey. I'm not sure. Let me know, Marie.
Is it the name of the
I
book?
don't think so.
Okay.
Maybe. And I'm just forgetting that that's actually plausible. Megan says, I love that Belle realized she had to be strong for Ethan and let him go to do what he needed. And she would be strong for him on the other side of the ocean. Yes. I did think that part almost made me cry. Got a little misty eyed. I also read the bonus epilogue short story for this, which is available if you join Aaron's newsletter. And I thought it was cute. Oh, I didn't know that. Thanks, Jackie. Megan says, love the Tobias and Sam and the whole workplace vibe. Yeah, that was fun. And then who was it? There was like an illustrator, and the illustrator would kind of like, he made the drawings after her, and she's like, why do you keep doing that? It's a cute little funny thing. Sorry it got cut off. Okay. No worries. But isn't Sam and Tobias' last name Porter or Potter? Oh, okay. That makes sense now. I think you're right. And I want to say it's Porter. So now this makes sense. Yeah. Porter's journey to being printed. Where did I leave off? Oh, bonus chapter. Oh, bonus epilogue. Yeah, that's cute. I'll have to go check that out. I didn't realize she did that. Abby Jean says, I also felt like this book, like all of Aaron Langston's, had a really strong sense of setting. Yes, I definitely, I mean, I don't know about all of her books, but I do know, like, you definitely feel like you're there. And then even, like, you're in the print shop, but then also there's, like, places where they're at, like, the court setting or things like that. You'd feel like you're there. She does a really good job with, like, her description of settings.
Yeah.
Absolutely agree, Abigine. Did anyone think this could have been a cozy mystery? Oh, I mean, maybe. That would have been cute. All right. I guess that's all, unless anybody has any thoughts.
You have another comment in the bottom.
Oh, did I miss it?
Yeah.
I did.
Sorry.
Maury says, the story reminded me of Beatrix Potter's journey to getting published. Oh,
yes.
Okay. Gotcha. Eugene says, I also really like the author's note at the end. I really learned stuff while reading. Yeah.
I really enjoy a good author's note,
Yeah,
especially when it's further in time that you are that they explain where they took their inspiration for a scene or a room description or whatever.
Yeah.
It's I really like that.
Yeah, because she said she based
I
um
went I went
the
on
whole
some
person.
good rabbit hole because of author's note.
That's
Side
good
quest.
then, right? You were on your journey.
Oh yeah.
Your side quest.
Yes.
I think cozy is a great adjective for this book. Yes, Nicole. I think so too. Yes, the author's note was great and had so much information.
Yeah.
It did.
Mm.
Definitely worth the read at the end. You don't get the note in the audiobook. Really? I got the note. Maybe it's where you got the audiobook from. I got an author's note, but I got mine. Did I get mine from Libby or Audible? Audible. So maybe that was. And Abby Jean says it was in hers. So I'm not sure. I don't know. Abby Jean, did you also get yours from Audible? Maybe she got hers from a library. It was different. Not sure.
Weird.
Yeah, that's interesting that they wouldn't include it. I also I forgot to mention her sister. Although her sister isn't like a big character, I feel like I liked her sister and like her cousin. Her whole family dynamic I really enjoyed, but just that everybody was supportive
No
of who she
no no
was.
bitchy character.
Mhm. No, other well, there's a mean character, you know, but he was the ex fiance.
Yeah, okay.
We didn't like him.
But sometimes I just don't like the fact that you have always a bitchy mother or a bitchy sister in families,
No,
in books.
that was
So I'm
refreshing.
happy that she doesn't have.
I felt that was really refreshing that like her
Yeah.
cousin and like her main family, her aunt and all that really supported her.
Okay.
Obviously, her mom and her dad and her sister as well. Um, and I was trying to think. The only characters that were obviously not kind to her were the ex fiance, and then because she snubbed the ex fiance, he made it his, you know, his due diligence to go around and snub her publicly. And of
Okay.
course, it hurts her reputation more than does his back in the day.
Of
And
course.
so there were obviously people or characters, but they just weren't in depth. But you knew she had endured, like, obviously snubs from people.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so Abby Jean listened to on Audible as well. Yeah. Yes, it was refreshing. The whole family was supportive, right? That was definitely something I really enjoyed about this book. And like no parent, well, on her side, usually you have a death of a parent somewhere or like something like that. I mean,
Oh, you have a whole family?
you have a whole
Ooh.
family, which is crazy. It's
Refreshing.
wild. Yeah. Except for on his side, obviously he had some like trauma in his past, just like
Yeah. Okay.
his dad was a sailor and he wasn't kind. He was kind of more abusive. And then
Yeah.
his mom passed away. But the last thing she kind of did for him was send him to work an intern, or that's not quite an intern, but learn a trade at the
Yeah.
print shop. And
An
that really saved him.
apprenticeship.
Yeah. Yes. Apprenticeship. Thank you, Terry. The whole family was awesome. I agree. I loved the family. There was some pretty snippy society ladies. Yes, shunning and whatnot. That is true. Yeah. Jackie said, I listened on Libby and it had the author's note. I love the family so much and I can't wait to read the parent's story. I love a story featuring her sister Lena in the future. Yes, I did like her sister.
Hmm.
I thought she'd be a good character to see get a book. And I liked her aunt too. Because I don't know, does her aunt, you guys will let me know, does her aunt have a book? Is it one of the novellas? Because it's alluded to that the aunt kind of didn't break off an engagement, ended up married to the person that was similar to like who she broke it off with, and had like a first unhappy marriage, and then he passed away and then she remarried. But definitely an interesting story there as well.
Hmm.
Well, the whole family kind of just seems, yes, interesting. Aunt Cora, yeah. Aunt Cora and Uncle Nate are in forever. Okay. Is it their story?
No,
Oh, okay.
they are not. It's a guy. The woman has children that she is
Oh, Megan says yes,
prot-
it is their story.
protect, she is protecting from her in-laws, and she need a fake husband to protect them from. That's the base of that story.
Okay.
However, you're rogue.
Yeah, she says it is their story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's so does Jackie. I think it is their story.
Oh, I didn't know the noun the names.
Yeah. Interesting. Now I definitely want to read it 1,000%. Great. There goes my TBR.
Ah, let's just say that April is a no theme month, so you can suggest whatever
Ooh.
you want.
Okay. Good job.
If you
Thanks for
want to
keeping
read more,
it. It is their story. Oh, Terry. Have we doubled an author yet? I know
yes.
we have because we've
And
complete or not completed. We've
Anna
continued the series.
Harrington, we too.
Yeah. Because finished or did the next in the series, but have we
And yeah,
done maybe they're separate series but the same author?
no, no, we
No.
didn't do
Well,
that
technically
yet.
these are standalones, right?
Yeah,
I'm trying to
we
make
are
myself
reading the first in the series.
be okay with it. Yeah.
And we were being wild in January with the second in the series.
Right?
But you should have
But
read
then
the
the Eloisa
first.
James that's coming up. That's like number what? 8? 6?
Which one? Sorry, I
Fit
didn't.
Can't Hardly Wait that or Can't Hardly Wait. Hardly a Gentleman.
Hardly a gentleman.
Isn't that their
Sorry,
next one?
I'm.
March book pick. Yeah.
It's the second in the series. Yes.
Second. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was like further along. That's my bad. I would be on board for reading that one. Right? Okay. See, I have people following me. Yay.
Go on Discord on the April suggestion and make it your suggestion,
I'm going to now.
because we only have one suggestion for now for April.
Really? I didn't
So
even realize that.
I think people are waiting that Terry's is going to blast like 10 books in a row before,
Maybe. Yeah.
like I'm usually doing.
Hardly a
Uh,
Gentleman is 2. The first book was good. I recommend it. Oh, Jackie, what was that one called? I feel like we went over this, but I've forgotten by now. Ugh, I feel like trash. Oh no. Sock, are you not feeling well? Hope you feel better. I think I'm going to have to bail. Okay. Well, I hope you feel better. Jackie said, I'd read Forever Your Rogue as well. You
so
guys, I'm listing it then. Just added Forever Your Good job, Megan. Thank you so much. You're the best. Oh my goodness. I watched Bee's video and caught whatever she came right through the screen, did it? Well, I hope you feel better though, really.
uh,
Oh my goodness. Um, yeah, I guess that's it. Unless anybody has anything else to add as far as like
so
eh,
the next reading sprint will be March 11th, I think.
yeah, I actually have
It's
it
supposed
right
to be the
here.
same dates as February
Yep.
on Beach
So,
channel. Yeah,
yep. March 11th. Sprints will be March
yeah.
11th, 7 p.m. on Bee's channel, and it will be this book.
And,
Eloise
and
James,
she
One
will
Day at a Time.
B will have Lindsay Lovis, I think.
I'm not sure. She might.
I think that I remember I saw that on Discord. She has an interview with Lindsay Lovis for the third book in the series that you love, that I don't
Well, it never
remember the
stars
name.
Viscount. Yeah.
Yeah, for that book.
Oh, that makes sense because it's coming out. It'll come out the 10th of March. That makes sense.
Something like that, yes.
Yeah.
So,
Jackie says, I think it's part of the Accidental Brides, and book 1 is Viscount in Love. Thank you, Jackie.
thanks.
So excited to continue the series. Yes, Lindsay Lovis, I think, is joining us for sprints.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
So
So,
see you in 2 weeks.
yep. See you in 2 weeks. Oh, I do also want to mention before I leave.
Oh yes,
Um,
you have something on Saturday.
yes. Well, yes, that.
Yes. So
Saturday,
please
Palace
tell
of
us about
Rogues.
that.
I almost forgot that one. Yes, but Saturday, February 28th, Palace of Rogues, we will be talking about um, Lady Daring Takes a Lover by Julianne Long. So if you can join us and if you read it, we'd love to have you.
That's the one I
That's,
want to squeeze before Saturday.
yeah. We want to, it'll be me and Crystal from Books Forever After on that one.
Mhm.
Thanks. Oh, Megan says, thanks, Terry and Tara for book club. Of
Thanks.
course. Yes, I just started Lady Daring Takes a Lover, and I'm
Oh
really
yes.
enjoying it.
And especially Megan, you have read the two, at least the two first of on the Venture Shores. You will see the similarities and why I liked on the Sister by Seaview because of Palace of the Rogue.
Mm, interesting.
Y- Because it's a boarding house too. It's
Yeah,
a story about a boarding house, but it's for a different reason that is started. So
yeah. I'm excited because like I said, I've only read book 8, which is Beast
ah,
Takes a Bride, and I loved the
book
Palace on the
one,
Thames.
um,
Am I saying that right? I think
Palace,
so.
what?
Palace on the Thames. Is that right?
Hams, yes, something like
Okay.
that.
Okay. I always feel weird saying it because I want to say
You're
TH.
the English speaker here. I'm
Well,
not
am I? I'm just kidding. Um,
because in French the Thames has another word for it. We don't say it in English.
oh,
It's
okay.
la Tamise.
Oh, Megan says, okay, fun. I'm just at the point where they are opened, but no one is coming. Okay.
Yes.
Interesting. So I'm excited to see where it all started. But
Yes,
all right,
because
guys.
the first book is Delilah and the second book is Angelique or Angelica. I don't remember exactly her name.
Yeah, I don't
So
either.
you have the two founder of the Palace of the Rogue, and that's fun.
That's fun because you get like little stories in the other books too on
Yes,
them, and I like that.
because I read the book 6, 7, and 8 all in a row because I wanted to be caught up with that series. And what I like is in every books, subsequent books, you have at least one chapter in the book
Mhm.
that is focused on either Delilah or Angelique's story,
Yeah.
like a little follow-up. And the follow-up of all the side characters, the permanent resident of Palace of the Rogue, it's chef kiss.
Yeah.
In every book I like those tidbits of information.
Yeah,
That's
it's
my
good.
favorites.
Maurice says, glad I found you guys. We're so happy you're here, Marie. Glad you found us as well.
Yes.
Megan says, we are so glad you found us too. Yep. Abby Jean says, bye, everyone. Glad everyone enjoyed this book this month.
Yeah.
Megan says, bye to Abby Jean.
So
Thanks, Megan.
did you want to say something else than Palace of the Rogue?
I can, yes.
Yes, go ahead.
No. On March 8th, we're going to finish our go to book 2 for Wilmot Sisters, and that's at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I want to say that one is on, yeah, Kaylani's channel.
Okay.
But that one is our contemporary one that we're
Yes.
reading by Chloe Lease. But I guess that's it. Thank you guys so much for coming and joining us, even though B wasn't here. So I appreciate it. And I hope everybody has a great rest of their Sunday.
Bye.
Bye. Let me end stream. Bye, guys.